Welcome back. Vancouver Canucks fans will see a familiar face behind Canada's bench at the 2026 Winter Olympics. Former Canucks coach Rick Tocchet has been named as one of the 3 assistant coaches for the men's Canadian Olympic hockey team. Hockey Canada says it is bringing back the group that helped win the 2025 Four Nations Face-Off. Alongside Tocchet, the staff includes Bruce Cassidy and Peter DeBoer, all supporting the head coach John Cooper. Canada opens the men's Olympic tournament against Czechia on February 12th. The Toronto Blue Jays open a crucial 3-game series at home against the New York Yankees tonight. The Jays are in first place in the American League East, with the Yankees 3 games behind.
As Addison Barger hits one high and deep and gone.
The Jays are coming off an 8-6 victory over the San Francisco Giants, sweeping the 3-game series. This also marks Toronto's 10th straight victory at home, matching a franchise record. Jays right-hander Kevin Gausman will get the start tonight. The world's #1 golf player, Scottie Scheffler, won his 2nd major of the year at the British Open. It was another dominating performance for Scheffler. 1 hour into the final round, he was up 7 shots over anyone else. Scheffler ended the British Open 4 shots up, sending him to the US Open next year with a chance to pile up another major title. He won the Masters in 2022 and 2024 and won the PGA Championship in May of this year. And finally, a competitive strongman has transformed into a professional artist. Adam explains on tonight's Sawaski Sign-Off.
Jesse Campbell will never forget when he decided to compete in his first strongman competition as a lark.
I was never really athletic as a kid.
So you can imagine how it felt when he not only realized what his body was capable of, but how competitive he could be.
That was the first time I ever won like a trophy and anything.
And it proved to be anything but beginner's luck.
So I've been kind of chasing that high ever since.
And thanks to countless hours of training ever since, including multiple reps deadlifting his truck, Jesse's won dozens of local, provincial, national, and world competitions, realizing misconceptions along the way.
You think of these big aggro men with covered in tattoos, and there's a lot of that for sure. But more so, it's we all understand what's involved in the effort, and we cheer each other on.
And that, Jesse says, inspired him to be more patient, more empathetic, and more willing to reconsider what he had been cheered for since he was a child.
Because everyone wanted me to be an artist. I didn't want to do what people wanted to tell me to do, so I decided to go the opposite direction.
After spending years doing the opposite, Jesse felt empowered to step out of the box and put the same effort into art.
You can't just think your way into a painting. You actually have to do it.
So Jesse implemented the skill set that made him successful in sport, including patience and persistence, to start creating almost a dozen murals that have proved to be both physically challenging and artistically satisfying.
So the original intention behind this piece was acknowledging the animal athletes in our lives.
Fittingly created across from a sports field, Jesse, who's Métis, commissioned a Coast Salish artist to create designs for his mural. It's a balance of images that's similar to the way Jesse is now unifying the different aspects of himself.
It's just removing that conception of you have to be like this or like that. You can be whatever you want to be. As long as you're interested, you can find a way. Where that takes you is up to you.
Adam Sawatsky, CTV News, Saanich.
And Michael, that's all for sports.
All right, busy weekend for sports.
Oh yeah.
Scottie Scheffler with his 2nd major this year. The WNBA All-Star game will have you
Yeah, there you go.
But we're still talking about the Blue Jays.
Well, as we should, eh? Big series tonight, so let's see how it goes.
I guess. That is our news for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. We'll both see you back here tomorrow night at 6. Good night.
Bye-bye.